A helpline's been launched for Muslims who've been attacked or abused because of their faith. Official figures show religious hate crime is in decline in the West Midlands.
Some say incidents are going unreported and the true scale of the problem is hidden. Giles Latcham reports.
He was talking about me being a suicide bomber, that I wanted to kill people, that I was here to brainwash everybody.
Aisha loves Birmingham's diversity, but at a busy bus stop on her way home from work, she came up against rampant Islamophobia.
The unfortunate thing was that there was quite a few people who could have intervened on my behalf and supported me, and that didn't happen. And that's one of the legacies, I think, about that incident, is the lack of support that I got from people.
In 2009, the police recorded 107 hate crimes against different faiths in the West Midlands. In 2010, that almost halved to 61. But there are no separate figures for separate religions.
Support we give to victims.
The organisers of a project launched in Birmingham today to record hate crime against Muslims believe many incidents don't get reported. It's time, they say, to establish the true picture.
There is a lot of political chatter in relation to these issues. Communities feel that they are having these issues. Politicians are saying, OK, well, where's the data? What's happening in relation to local areas? And I think there's a huge gap that needs to be bridged.
After the riots here in Handsworth in the early 1980s, Birmingham set up its own unit to monitor attacks on people of all races and faiths. Fast forward 30 years, more riots just gone, and that unit has lost its city council funding, and it's struggling to survive.
This is the real Birmingham Racial Attacks Monitoring Unit.
Their archives are piled high in storage. Volunteers work from an office the size of a broom cupboard, and yet they argue they're needed more than ever.
There are attacks on faith groups, there are attacks on disabilities, there are attacks on race groups. As a result, there's a need for organizations to be able to be there in the community for the people to do preventative work.
Aisha never reported the abuse she got and thinks it's still relatively rare. Not so rare, though, that it should go unchallenged. Giles Latcham, BBC Midlands Today, Birmingham.
Wood cities